game in all the other Dark Souls games.
Before I answer that.
Okay.
And welcome back.
Hi. Sorry.
We are the Vileblood Brothers. God damn it! And this is the final Dark Souls game, dog. I did 1. I did fucking Bloodborne, and now I'm doing 3. No, 2 doesn't exist.
Until the trilogy comes out, and you redo it.
That already happened. So.
No, but it's all together.
Eat my ass.
And I'll do a turnover.
Is somebody's Facebook?
So what was your question? No, I X'd out Facebook.
No, I'm talking about like from my phone.
So what was your question?
It was like, what's the difference between this Dark Souls and all the rest?
Absolutely.
Dark Souls 3 was made in
Better graphics.
Thomas's mom is making pizza. That's what's keeping him.
You know what? That should keep him. Dark Souls 1 was made on PS3 and Xbox.
Better graphics.
So it was made in a certain engine. It was made in the Demon Souls engine, a very hyped up Demon Souls engine.
Engine.
While Dark Souls 3 was made off the Bloodborne engine.
Yes.
Which makes it feel a little better.
I appreciate you doing that.
It is called Lothric. By the transitory land of the Lords of Cinder and Furge.
Better graphics. Better gaming. Sony.png.
If it looks shittier, then I wouldn't care.
What?
If it looks shittier, I wouldn't care.
No, that's you.
No, it's kind of like the reason this is my favorite Dark Souls game is the reason why I fucking hate Dark Souls 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The game feel.
I was cool now.
And the lords go without.
So you're not a
fucking nigger?
The entire Dark Souls community? Got it.
Wait.
You don't know Dark Souls community. You're not a part of it.
I'm not. Well, I know they're trash.
80% of them, yes.
Exactly!
But you can say that about any community. The League community.
League community?
No, the League committee. I mean,
community?
Comitia.
Wait, Chris, your combo doesn't work.
What do you mean?
You can't sync this with another level 4.
What? What you said?
That's your last line. The other synchro material cannot be level 4.
Saint of the deep.
They must have rotted that shit! What?
What card is that?
Debris Dragon.
New plan! You summon a level 3. You have a level 1 in your hand. Use the level 1 somehow. Start a dragon.
Chris! Well, how many defense points does your Alexander Dragon have?
I didn't.
Fuck!
Yo!
You play!
Big dick them on, listen here. Listen here. Open up that guy.
What about that dead?
Look for Dragonfly.
So, if you remember
Dragonfly. That's level 3. 3's at level 1.
But the exit level 4 is like
Him? Because he's a tuner, right? Yeah, he's a tuner.
Yeah. I don't have any single checks.
The story of Dark Souls is as soon as there was fire, the beings of the world took the fire, and there were souls in the fire, and they became stronger. They became gods, and then they shared their godlyhood with all of the other monsters, and they fathered humanity. What they didn't know is, in the shadow of the fire was the Dark Soul. The Dark Soul was taken by a very specific person, and he's the reason why the curse exists. So every time there's, like, the fire goes out, someone has to light it.
It sounds like a lot of content.
Dark Souls.
Lore.
It's an amazing lore. Amazing. I love the lore of Dark Souls. I hate playing Dark Souls.
I only play Dark Souls for the lore, and this is the only Dark Souls that feels good to play.
Yeah. After my little mishap in Dark Souls 1, they can eat my fucking dick.
I'd rather read the book than watch the movie.
Depends on the franchise. Coop Masher.
Okay.
So we're gonna take a whole hour creating our character?
No.
Oh, it's just a continuation.
Hey.
Who are we, the Game Grumps? Ooh.
Wait, we can't even see this nigga's face. Oh. I didn't know it got in between my fingers.
Oh, we're back.
Now it's a wrap.
Is this the return?
Nah. So, the lore of this game is basically you play as an unkindled, not an undead. So, in the last game, if you light the fire, you basically became the new Gwen, and the fire is eventually gonna fade out, and someone else is gonna light it. Someone else has to kill you and light it. And it's an internal fucking struggle until somebody.
You become the hero, and then once you accomplish your task as the hero, you become the new villain.
Technically.
Fuck this.
It's not that you're a new villain, it's just that nigga has more fire than you and you're dying, so he's gonna kill you to light the fire again. And you have no say in the matter. He's like a sword in you.
Oh, so it's a matter of the fire has to keep going and you're not strong enough to keep it going.
Because if you don't keep it going, darkness comes in, and darkness comes in, things come in, and you don't want that. Things don't
It
happen.
almost seemed like you didn't have to kill each other. You can kind of just be like, hey man, I got a Kindle here.
So
I got a light.
So right now the fire is dying.
Yeah.
We are recording, right? Yeah. Problem. No one's strong enough to light the fire now. No! So they ring the Bell of Awakening. The Bell of Awakening is the last resort.
Which is us. No.
They did Plan B, dog. That is the Bell of Awakening. The Bell of Awakening basically brings back to life everyone who lit the fire, so they can light it again. That makes sense, right? You lit the fire before, you do it again. Problem. They don't like being on fire, dog. So they left.
So they use themselves to light the fire. And
Yeah, that's what happened. You use yourself, you become the fire. And they decided, that kind of hurt, not doing that again. And they left.
Oh, so we're going to get their fire to light.
We're Plan C.
Oh, I thought we were just part of. Okay, we're
Plan C.
We're the variable that comes in and fucking does what needs to be
We're
done.
a terrible variable. Because Plan C are the unkindled. Unkindled are ashes of people who tried to light the fire and burned away into nothingness. Instead of becoming another fire.
So like the people who tried to pull out the Master Sword but weren't worthy.
The trash.
Yeah. Okay. So we're the
80% of Dark Souls community. We're the 20% apparently.
Okay.
Huh? Fun times. I still haven't started because this.
I think I got this down pat.
This makes sense now. This makes sense.
So, in our lore, Sir Raisin was the evil lord who let the fire die out. And we are.
Isn't this all? It all comes full circle from the first game.
We are his brother, Sir Great.
Oh my god, sounds like Final Fantasy.
Woo!
Fantasy. Final Destination.
So good.
Actually, yeah, we'll be Sir Great.
I gotta figure out what I do.
We're gonna have a mature.
Yo, let's get that young burrito.
Yo, do you like being a knight, a mercenary, a warrior, a herald, thief,
I feel sleep deprived.
assassin,
Assassin
sorcerer?
got a shield? Not for me.
Yeah, it's because they like to parry. Pyromancer, cleric, deprived.
Nigga warrior.
Warrior.
Oh, it's that kind of warrior.
I can do that.
Warrior.
Yo,
Yeah,
take that nigga's helmet off.
I'll consider it.
Can.
Come out and play, yay.
Take that nigga's dirty helmet off. What the fuck all these?
Yeah, we're not gonna build. Don't. Oh yeah, we have.
Are we gonna be Morris and be very big and buff?
We're gonna be top heavy,
Oh, we're gonna be Morris's type?
Why? Why do we have to be top heavy?
and then
It's
load
gonna be
favorite.
difficult for us to fucking,
tuner
you know,
Nigga,
roll.
you better work on that helmet.
I'll consider it.
Consider it.
It's defense, dog.
No, I mean like you better replace that helmet.
I could do that.
Then
I'll consider it.
I'm
If
gonna
I find a
I'm
better
gonna
helmet.
Shoot you.
I need a level 2 tuner monster. Fuck. To get shooting.
I love how like in the whole 10 minutes we had to.
Come on.
So we're Plan C.
Yeah.
We're the burned ash that was useless, and we're going to wake up to basically try to do what we couldn't do before.
So beforehand, we literally just walked up to the flame and tried to light it.
So unkindled are like there's no canon thing telling you, but it's insinuated that when the fag, who is known as Sir Raisin, left the fire to die, Sir Grape decided to light it. Like he slid by like a slinky asshole and light it on his own, but he wasn't strong enough to do that, so he burned to ashes.
And this is more or less his second chance.
Yeah,
And third, and fourth, and fifth, and sixth, and seventh, and eighth until we finally do it.
essentially.
Okay. Well, now that I know what's going on, I have a much larger appreciation for this game. Can't say the same for the franchise.
Unlike the last game, though, and the game before that, this game actually doesn't have 2 bars, health bar and an endurance bar. It has 3 bars now. We're going off Demon Souls logic, we have magic.
Yeah, instead of just like limited spells.
Yeah. But with that, we have 2 Estus Flasks. We have the Estus Flask and the Ashen Estus Flask.
Magic.
Yes.
I like
Witcher.
no.
So, unfortunately...
Isn't Barbacow pork?
Probably.
Maybe.
We're gonna go tonight.
Oh, this game also brought with a new mechanic. You can have something called like you have a stance basically, and every weapon has like a stance mode. So if I were to double grip this axe, you can use your stance mode to do something. This one just powered me up, so my attacks do more damage now. I used to do 80, now I do 125.
Nice.
But it runs out, and it uses magic, so don't rely on it. Every weapon has...
No, my chest.
Every weapon has that. It's called a weapon art.
I know, because the katana has that
Yeah.
as well.
Fuck that shit.
I know.
Nigga sliced me and parried at the same time? What? Remember Twinkies?
No? What? Oh.
Remember every Twinkie we ever killed?
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
bad.
they get mad.
The Chris.
That's a hypo Twinkie, dog.
Chris is like, oh, food.
I mean, like, I'm not trying to be a negative,
He doesn't like the game, he doesn't.
but I don't like the food.
Go ahead.
They can Sonic the Hedgehog roll at you, they can do an AoE crystal attack.
People say Jack. Okay.
Oh, where I got fucking
But like all other Twinkies, they do give you the stones that you need
There.
to succeed.
dirty.
Right? All that cinnamon icing.
Yeah. Tanzanite scales. Most people die to that the first time,
What
obviously.
happened?
No.
Damn, I wish you was over
I wish I would have known that.
I feel like that's
A lot of things happened today.
there. What happened?
A lot of meandering.
Thank you. Yo, man.
I have another one in here. And plus I got a spray over there.
Thank you.
No problem.
So,
Wait, where's
I just peed. I
Probably.
can bring this guy.
so remember Firelink
There you
Shrine?
go.
Our overworld from Dark Souls 1?
Yeah, dog.
That's it now.
Wait.
Yeah, the world kind of changed a little bit because
Oh, that's your help world.
yeah, because the light like faded, like different places and times started merging together and blinding the lights of reality. So certain places are in certain times they shouldn't be, and that's why that's the excuse of the worlds we go to. Fucking hate.
As you know.
Fake.
This is OP as fuck.
Yeah, but it's very hard to summon. That's why it's
Makes sense.
OP. What I said?
Yeah. Like that's pretty much the caveat of every strong ass monster. It's gotta be hard to summon.
Delta Fire Keeper.
Like if Egyptian gods were easy to summon, they'll be good cards.
Maybe okay.
Yeah, that'd be.
They'd be Chaos Maxes. I'm surprised you actually didn't fall.
A lot of practice.
Honestly, I should have practiced, but
So,
what's
so were you expecting not to fall there?
No, I know the geometry. I know the maps. It's just I'm probably gonna get hit by a lot of things. Another thing that about this game that's different. Look at this. I can move and drink, but only a little bit.
Wasn't that in Dark Souls?
No,
I mean not Dark Souls. The fucking Bloodborne. There we go.
Yeah, they took that from Bloodborne. So this is our first boss. Pretty cool guy. He got a sword in his
This
chest.
guy's a piece of shit.
He's a pretty cool guy.
He's a piece of shit. All we do is help him.
He got a little sword, a little festering in his back. Are you gonna pull that out? It's not good for his health.
That's a heavy sword. Can you keep that?
No.
That's retarded.
It's a key item.
Oh. Still kind of dumb.
It seems like we just helped this man out and shit. He's like, oh, give it back.
That's a lot of damn. That's a lot of damn.
Yeah!
Wait, how much more? Oh, I'm surprised.
That's a lot of damage.
Yo, he threw me into the wall.
That's phase 2.
Not yet. He needs half health. Oh my god, I gotta stop doing that. I'm dead.
He's in a mess.
Yeah, it came from the top. Now, this is a new thing to Dark Souls that was probably in Bloodborne. I forgot if it was in Bloodborne, but every boss has a double phase. There's a phase 2 with the bosses now. Yeah, that's a side effect of the fire going out.
See, look at him.
That's the thing that bumps in the night.
This Pokemon mystery
It affects
dungeon.
So, what you're telling me is, every boss has the ability to, at some point, go Unga Bunga.
Yes.
Boingo, boingo.
That's what we're
It's not always, you know, the black festering Unga Bunga, but most of the time it's a certain type of Unga Bunga.
What did you do?
What? Oh, you don't.
Alright. Oh. My
Ow.
leg. My
Ow.
back. My pussy and my crack.
Oh,
Hey, he said.
The accent of which you said that in tickled me. You tell me you didn't find that funny?
Ah, my fucking god.
'Cause I've heard that like a decent amount of times, but in that accent, today's the thing.
Dick. Dick. Damn it.
You see, this is what happens when you try to parry all day. You lose.
you're going to lose.
You blow it! You have got.
Look, you win.
Yeah.
So if you stay on one side, eventually he'll try to do a secret attack. I wouldn't recommend staying close to this. He has a lot of AoEs that are they just combo with each other.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna assume you don't have any more fireball.
Don't get it, don't get it, that's it. Right here, wait.
But if he got it,
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like the boss is about little.
But anyways.
Damn, boss just fucking swings everywhere.
Yeah.
yoink.
Yeah. Anyways. If you notice the sword we pull off his chest is one of these.
Ripped out a campfire.
Ah.
Actually, I think it's actually in my item, so you can. There it is. Coiled sword.
And it's a key item?
Yeah.
You can't use it because...
As a sword?
Yes.
Because it's kind of broken.
It's meant to like big bonfires.
It's meant to light one specific bonfire.
For some fucking reason.
So it's a lot of
in the beta, you used to use that sword everywhere because you used to be able to create your own bonfires. But in this game,
But yeah, but they got rid of it, so it's like, wasting the candy.
because it was OP.
Okay, they could have.
Did that guy stab that guy to stab you?
No, he stabbed me and I cut that guy. Remember?
Yes.
Yo, you look like you was about to fall off
If
that.
you're gonna open that stank mouth, you better fucking give me some commentary that isn't ha 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 ha. God damn it, though.
So what you do with that?
What a stank
What
bitch.
you needed was.
Not you, Devin.
You talking about?
So what you do is you just make random sound effects when he gets hit or when he hits somebody.
Like, oof, click, oof, ah, pussy.
Nanny.
And this is my least favorite enemy in the game.
Sonny's supposed to go on another date.
No, Sonny's having
Bye,
K-pop group
pussy.
at his house today.
So he has another date?
Yeah. So there is something that Dark Souls 2 included.
Yeah, I heard that the Asian girl that fucking Fifi brought over does not like you.
Good.
Technically, she doesn't like. Well, let's not say that. She doesn't like the actions
She
of
said
black
she
people.
says she doesn't like black people. She says she doesn't like black people.
I was trying to like justify.
That's okay. We only matter once. We don't.
Welcome to Firelink Shrine.
I'm just saying.
She is our fire keeper.
All I'm saying is she look like she a hoe.
She looks like
Welcome
she
to
looks
the
like one of those
bonfire and
innocent
kindled
girls.
light.
Like, oh, I don't want to date a black dude. If I
Nah,
do it, I'll
shy
get
hoes.
pregnant.
Shy hoes.
She look like she a hoe.
tend
She
to
look
the
like she
flame
does the tongue twist and
and tend
everything.
to
Yeah, it's
thee.
white boys. She ain't giving up for fucking black people.
The
That doesn't
lords
mean
have left
she-
their thrones
I never said
and
that.
must be
That's all,
delivered.
that's all I'm saying.
Hey,
I
5
never
points.
even said she was a hoe. I didn't say she was giving out with fucking white people.
Wait, isn't that chick from the old hub world?
To be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls.
Yeah!
Demons?
Because I remember seeing her.
Souls will become thy
way back?
strength.
It's not canon, but they
I
use her
shall be her.
and
Her model.
basically, yeah, not her
I
model,
shall
her, the idea,
bring
a blind
souls
fire keeper.
plucked from their
'Cause
vessels.
I remember this.
Isn't
So
that-
what I do like about her is like she remember in yeah. And remember in Bloodborne when you fucked with the doll, like you can do certain things. She did certain things.
Oh yeah!
She can do the same thing, dog.
That's cool.
And if like you do something, she curtsies or something.
I love that. A little shit like that helps
Do it
makes me
again.
happy. This is where we use the fire sword.
You can whip out your deck.
If it makes you feel any better, Chris, if you beat the last boss, that's a sword you can get.
Really?
Who's that?
Like you can wield a sword like that. It's just it's not even a good sword. So.
It's a novelty.
They could have made it look like a piece of shit, literally a piece of shit on a stick, but gave it unga bunga stats.
Oh,
You telling me not everybody's using it?
Faggot brother made us play.
My friend!
Well, a newcomer, I see.
Wait, is this that
I
fucking
am
dude from the
honored.
video?
Yo, why
I
does this
serve
nigga look
at the
like Zeus?
shrine as a humble smith,
He's better than
forging
that. Don't you dare
weapons.
disrespect Andre like that.
You're in search of the Lords of
Because whoever
Sin,
made
I
this
trust.
probably likes the way Zeus looks.
A toilsome journey, I'd wager.
But
You
which
require
Zeus?
good
Why?
arms.
I should have just
Let
fucking
me
did it
smith
alone.
you weapons. I am a smith.
How much
Such
you
is
want
my
from me?
purpose.
What? I didn't even do
Fake
anything.
it. Fake it, please. I fake things for you.
Like what?
Orgasm. How could you?
So this guy
Hey,
this guy can allocate your your Estus Blast. You start off with 1 Ashen and 3 healing, just in case you try to use magic. But you can switch it like you can have 4 magic and no healing if you really want to go in Bunga.
Can you heal yourself?
Not
If
without
a
flasks.
spell?
Well, yeah, I think there's a healing spell. There's a few healing
So
spells.
what's stopping me from just learning that one healing spell? And
You gotta
just
find it,
Yeah,
and you have to find the person to teach you that.
it's pretty deep in the game.
What is this like? What is it?
Dark Souls.
This is meandering.
So what I do is put everything in healing
For now.
No, I'm never gonna use magic.
Pretty big, I don't.
Like that little bit of magic is like only for this.
Isn't this the game where you can spam?
What the fuck is that?
bleed damage?
Yes, it buffs. Like I was saying before while
Like,
you were
is that the
talking.
thing you hate?
No,
You don't hate that bleed damage build? Like, you
I hate bleed damage. This is not that.
He's talking about the weapon arts. His Kaioken that you just saw.
Yeah. Every weapon has a weapon art. It basically tells you the kind of weapon it is, what kind of, like the classification weapon, and the weapon art. Weapon art's war cry. He yells and he increases damage, but if enemies are close to you, they'll get pushed back a little bit. So if they're trying to attack you, it's good to use that.
Now I got a question. That description of Warcry, can I get that anywhere in this game?
Other weapons have that.
Okay, let me rephrase. So, that description you gave me of Warcry, can I just toggle that anywhere in this game and see, like, read, oh, Warcry does this? Oh, okay, that... Because, like, I'll tell you right now, they just said, oh, this ability is a fucking dash name. And then, like, I would try to do it, and I'm just like, what does this even do?
Obviously, shields, their weapon art isn't a weapon art. It tells you what it does. It's parry. This shield doesn't parry. Other shields will bash. Some other shields. There are certain shields with weapon arts. There's a broken sword.
What the fuck is equip load?
Equip load is how much you can equip.
Okay.
Doesn't say how heavy you can be.
And if you get really heavy, like last time in the last game, Chris,
Flop.
yeah, you get really...
So if you exceed the equip load, you're gonna be heavy.
Yeah, and you can't roll if you're too heavy. So these are the Lords of Cinder's thrones.
Can you sit in each and every one of them?
No, you have to put their ashes there.
You can't sit them, you said?
No.
Well,
You gotta pee.
Well, oh, there's a person. One person couldn't leave.
do they just turn into ash right there?
The exile.
Hey, buddy.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Lutleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of
The only
Cinder.
one who stayed.
Yeah.
If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse.
What's
This
sound like that?
sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
Bars.
Now, do not be away over long.
He makes me a little sad. Eventually, if you come back, he'll be sleeping and he'll have a nightmare of when you light the fire. He's like, "Oh, it burns! Please, it burns. Why is this happening to me?"
I'm melting.
It's really sad.
Oh.
But
I guess I'm a bad person.
They told me there be blues.
he's a giant.
I'm probably not as bad as Thomas. I might be a bad person.
Yeah.
What?
I just looked at, because I'd be the kind of guy to look at him and be like, you signed up for this.
Well, he did. So there's a glitch here. You're not supposed to be able to get up there, but you can just like run up the tree and then jump here, and eventually, if you do the right angle of jump,
What?
You gotta be a little lighter.
Did you have to be a little late?
your weight doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter for your jump?
No,
Weird.
because everyone has the same jump. Like you always jump the same distance.
Yeah, it's just stamina consumption.
Yeah.
And how old it is. Yoink.
So you're not supposed to get up there yet?
Yeah, you're supposed to open that up.
Oh. But it's right there. You know, video games.
Oh, I wonder how many times it's gonna take me.
Yo, right there. Come on, if I could play Sonic 06, you could clearly do this.
And the funny part is, like, I can do it when it's not recording.
This never happened before.
I don't know what just happened. This never happened to me.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that you're so beautiful, and I've never done this before. And
Takes webbing off. It's fine.
It's been a while.
5 hours later.
We're gonna keep doing this until I do it.
Yeah, dog.
Even if it does take an hour.
Yeah, dog.
You look like you having fun.
Buddy.
well, get comfortable, everyone.
You look like you actually having fun.
Who needs an extra sleeping bag?
I thought you said it didn't matter.
It doesn't, but like, fuck, dog.
It
I might
does
as well.
matter.
Why your boy looking like he's skin and bones?
I am.
You gonna be-
I just got born from ashes.
You did it.
What does that get you? Wait, that's it?
No. We're doing that to get into this area, because we need something from this area.
Oh, better not fall. Why?
The fuck was
I
that?
want that. And then, like, if you go over here, and yell Leroy Jenkins. That's what we want.
What kind of fuckery did we just go through right now? This is why I don't like Dark Souls. So many twists, fucking turns. I don't even know which one's which.
No. So, like, what I just witnessed was like something that can happen in other games, but what I
Yo,
want
this
to know
guy's
is,
pretty cool. I like this dude.
What was it for?
So, remember when I told you about Artorias the Abyss Walker?
Yeah.
So,
Is this a
he inspired people called the Abyss Watchers, and they basically do the Altorius thing where they fight the Abyss. He was part of them, but he left.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Go a little direct.
Let's do something against PTSD.
Get me connections. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal glint of fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
So he just teaches you a pose.
Yeah, he does some other stuff, and eventually, if you do his quest line, he'll be like a little friend for you.
Does he ever get over his crippling depression?
Yeah, because the reason he left was because he did not like what the Abyss Watchers were doing. Apparently, if you kill the Abyss Watchers and then equip their armor, you notice that the Abyss is like coming off their cape, so they're infected with the Abyss. And since they're kind of immortal, they've been killing each other over and over and over again. And then he left, and he was like the laughing stock of the Abyss Watchers because they used a greatsword with a knife combo. He uses a shield, and they didn't like it. Anyways, like a normal firekeeper, she levels you up.
Very well, then top taken.
So I want.
I'm assuming what? I'm assuming Morris would have went straight for this.
A whole lot of strength.
Farewell, Asher Maiden.
Like,
See that, or he doesn't hear.
we do want to go to Andre though, because we did get a very important item. You notice that we have 4 Estus flasks, and you notice that going into the bonfire didn't give us 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 like Dark Souls 1.
Upgrades it.
That is
If you have Estus shards, you can reinforce your Estus flasks to count 1 more. There are several in the game. So now you have to find them. In Dark Souls 2, you had to find them, but you start off with 1, and that wasn't really fun. So at least they give you fucking 4.
Sounds like.
But this is the
Sounds like a lot of barnacles.
this is the beginning of the game, guys, and we're gonna see you next time when we teleport to the High Wall of Lothric. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.